The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. On today's episode, our first story is on Odueko Olufemi Kazeem. Kazeem is an indigene of Ogun State and a graduate of engineering from the University of Agriculture, Makurdi. Back in 1995, he was posted to Plateau State for his service year. During his service year, he produced electronic teaching aids for both primary and secondary schools. He utilized the NYSC farm in Kasa, where he produced soya beans, which he donated to orphanage babies' homes in the state. This earned him an NYSC State Award of Excellence. He is today into fishery and fishery-related businesses. Let us meet him.
My name is Odueko Olufemi Kazeem. I am from Ogun State, Ijebu from origin, and my local government is Ijebu North, local government in Ogun State. I schooled in University of Agriculture, Makurdi. I graduated in 1995 and I was posted to serve in Jos. And that was what brought me to Jos. I actually enjoyed my service here in the sense that I made use of my engineering background. I produced some electronic teaching aids for schools, private schools and public schools. Those things, they were electronic in nature in the sense that it enhances learning, more especially in primary schools and even secondary school. So, and at the end of the day, I won an award. I also produced soya beans. I utilized NYSC farmland in Kasa. So I connived with the National Seed Service. I was given some hybrid seeds, which I planted on several hectares of land. So, and I was able to plant and, help. I was able to help the motherless babies home, the orphanage homes and so on with my produce. And at the end of the day, I won an award here in Jos. And it came with automatic employment. I saw some of my colleagues riding cars. I asked them, what are you guys doing? They said they are into fishery, that they will just inject fish, hatch fish, produce fingerlings within 6 to 8 weeks. They will be up to fingerlings and they will start selling, making hundreds of thousands. And at the end of the day, they will gather the money, buy Tokumbo cars. I said, if you can't beat them, you join them. So that was what made me to switch to fishery. And to the glory of God, till date, I have so many workers working under me. And I don't have regret switching. When I joined, within the first 6 months, I was able to get a car for myself too. So, and I persevered. And before I knew it, God was helping me. I was able to employ more hands, and the business began to grow. I served there in Jos, and I saw the terrain. I saw the prospect of fishery here. Down west, the competition is really, really high. You know, even up to now, it's still high. Then it was very high, higher than the way it is now. But I decided to explore, you know, this area because to the glory of God, I'm able to service not only Plateau, Taraba, Adamawa, Nasarawa, even Abuja. Some people come from Abuja to patronize me. So I'm able to penetrate the northern states from here. If not for NYSC, I would not have stepped my foot even on the plateau. And that has launched me even to other middle belt states. You know, if not for NYSC, I would not have been opportune to settle here in Jos. It was NYSC that brought me here. And I saw the potential, I saw the opportunity here in Jos. Then I settled. SAED program, I believe NYSC is on the right track because a lot of core members who have been sent and trained by us, they have gained a lot of experience, and most of them are using that experience now to put food on their table. Core members have been posted to me on several occasions. So many batches have come and gone. They've graduated, and some of them are doing well wherever they are. They still call me till date. They call me to greet me, to, you know, appreciate me for imparting even in their life, for, you know, encouraging them when they came here to serve with me. So it's a way forward to eradicate poverty. The way Nigeria is now, you don't have to depend on what you read in the university. Have a skill. That skill, while you are still looking for a job, that skill can even establish you. And you will even forget about looking for a job. You will start becoming an employer of labor. So SAED is a very laudable program, and I believe it's on the right track. I am married. To the glory of God, I have children, even up to secondary school level. I met my wife through this fishery business. There was a time when the former Inspector General of Police, SAED, I had opportunity to just do some consultancy work, you know, for him in Kwara State. That was where I met my wife. She was also in Kwara State. So that little window that took me to Kwara afforded me the opportunity to meet my wife. And we started courting, and before we knew it, it culminated into marriage. And we are blessed with children. We are happily married. Right now, I speak Hausa language. I never knew Hausa language before. So I want to thank NYSC for the laudable job they are doing. Picking some people from the south, post them to the north. They learn the culture, they learn and they blend. And before you know it, some of them are, you know, contributing to social economic development of that region where they are posted to. So I want to you know, congratulate NYSC for what they are doing, and I want to encourage them to do more because it's a very good program.
Many years after, the values and skills he imbibed during his service here are still relevant to his life today. Well done, Kazim. We move on to Yakubu Benjamin, an indigene of Kogi State and a graduate of Hospitality and Tourism Management from Federal Polytechnic Ida in Kogi State and Delta State Polytechnic Ogwashuku in Delta State, for his ordinary national diploma and higher national diploma, respectively. In 2016, he was posted to Katsina State for his service here, where through the NYSC SAED program, he learned how to run the business of laundry, dry cleaning, and general cleaning services. Let us go to Yakubu.
My name is Yakubu Benjamin. I'm a native of Umomi. Umomi is located in the local government in Kogi State. I first after my secondary school, I attended Federal Polytechnic Ida in Kogi State. I read Hospitality and Tourism Management. From there, a year after my industrial training, I went to proceed from there to Delta State, and that is when I finished my HND, Delta State Polytechnic of Ogwachukwu. I was mobilized in the year 2016, then to Katsina State. Then the experience in camp was wow. It's an avenue of meeting friends, meeting those we have not seen before, and we share a lot of experience together while we were in the camp. The man of war experience was something we did with fun. There were a lot of fun in it. We were running, climbing up rope, the different type of drilling that we experienced, and it was fun all through. I was the president in my CDS group called SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. Our aim is to make a great impact. Then during my tenure, I think according to our supervisor, they said we are outstanding. Why? Because in SDG Goal, poverty alleviation is one of them. We were able to train students how to make liquid soap, how to make pastry, to sustain their life while they are in secondary school. In their leisure time, they can learn and do this thing and make money for themselves without put more pressure on their parents. Then we visited about 5 or 6 different schools, imparting them with ideas. During that period, when we are passing within the community, you see those kids calling you, they want to identify with you, they want to make friends with you. Why? Because of the impact you are making in their life. So many of them became our friend. Why? Because there is something in us that they want to have. And we wouldn't have achieved that if there is no NYSC. NYSC have made a platform for us to reach out to those people, to reach out to those communities. I wouldn't have known Katsina if not NYSC. SAED program in NYSC, to me, is a platform that I won't advise someone to miss it, because it's one of the key things that impacts my life as a person. Why I say so? Because I focus on entrepreneurship courses while I was in school. The SAED program have imparted more knowledge to me that have catapulted me, changed my mindset, given me a new vision about entrepreneurship. From there, I decided to go into a business, which I made up my mind that I am not going to fail because of the experience I got from SAED program in NYSC. They have done a lot, and SAED program in NYSC, I would say they are a pace setter. As for me, they are set pace for me, and I have been in that space since I got a lot of experience from them, and that's been working for me very well. There's a program launched by NYSC that called Graduate Entrepreneurship Fund. That program, we were trained on how to write a business proposal. Then it covered like 2 weeks. Then there, we were taught on how to be disciplined in terms of financial aspect of business. They taught us how to write the business model. Who are your customers? Why are you into business? What value do you add to people? Then with those questions we were able to answer, then it gave us another insight about business entirely. So that has catapulted me to the land of success. That has brought me to where I am today. Without them, I don't think this would have been easy as far as it has. I'm into laundry and dry cleaning services. I also do general cleaning. And laundry and dry cleaning service came to me during the SAED program. The idea came to me during the SAED program. There were a lot of business ideas that we were talked on, but this particular laundry aspect taught me a lot because it has a low risk in terms of risk management, and is a kind of business that is very, very profitable. I was able to pay my loan without stress, no any additional income from or begging from brother or sister or any other friends. around me. It's from the same business I'm doing that I was able to pay. And at the same time, I got married in the year 2019. And the business has put a lot of smile on my face.
My name is Victoria Elojo Aji. That is before I got married. So I'm a graduate of chemistry from IBB University and from Kogi State. I graduated 2015 and I served in Katsina State where I met my husband, Benjamin Yakubu, where he served also. We graduated the same year and we served the same year from 2016 and we round up our service year 2017. And after that, we got married. We got married 2019, and by God's grace, this year will be our 3rd year. We have a kid named Wisdom Benjamin, and by God's grace, we are expecting more. NYSC is a good thing. I encourage people to open up their mind to serve their fatherland where they have been posted to. At least you don't know what God has for you, where you're going to. Like I said, I met my husband during the service here. When I was going there, I never thought of meeting him. I only thought of going there for NYSC, but it's beyond that. At least I learned from people from different culture. I learned from people that are not from my own ethnic group. I met people of different caliber. I learned things from them. So I encourage people to serve their fathers. Like wherever you have been posted to, you don't know what God has for you. You don't know the plan and purpose why you are going there. But God has a plan for you. So I encourage people to stay there, work with the whole of their hearts and pray. And their dreams will come true.
My name is Linus. I have been working with Oga Ben, and Oga Ben has really impacted my life. So since I have been working with him, I have achieved a lot. It helped me, by me working with him, he enabled me to pay my school fees and some certain things like that. So since when I have been working with him, at least I have noticed that there is a lifting up for me.
We are together with him last 2 years in this place, and I benefit a lot in this company, and I appreciate working in this company.
1 year service is not a waste at all. Why? Because we came from different backgrounds, different ethnics, different belief, and we come together. And there's one thing I observed there during the service. We were speaking one voice. There was this love between us as in the Nigerians. So we're not feeling we are from different families. We felt we are one body. And there's no division between us at all. We were relating, joking, sharing ideas together, playing together, even going out together with friends. So it's something that has made impact in my life. I see it as another institute where another avenue for you to learn more. You will have a lot of exposure when you go for service. I would like to appreciate Bank of Industry and NYSC in partnership to create a platform for us, because they are making our life glorious. They are making a lot of impact in the lives of youth. One of them is SAED program. The platform they are laying down for the Nigerian youth to become somebody in life is something that can never be overemphasized. My appreciation goes to every member of NYSC, my SAED officer from Katsina State down to Abuja, the headquarters. You people are awesome. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yakubu was exposed to the world of entrepreneurship through the NYSC SAED program. Today, he is fully established, looking to expand his business thanks to the NYSC. The NYSC is relentless in ensuring that core members are sufficiently empowered to become wealth creators and employers of labor. It continues to innovate because the future we want to see starts now. We will be right back.
On the news today, contribute to the development of your host communities, DG charges corps members. Corps members have been charged to apply the lessons learned during the 3-week orientation course in the development of their host communities and place of primary assignment. NYSC Director General Major General Shahib Ibrahim gave the advice while debriefing the 2022 Batch A Stream 1 Corps members during a nationwide virtual address. He urged the Corps members to respect and learn the culture of their respective host communities, abide by the rules and regulations in their places of primary assignment, as well as avoid any act that can endanger their safety. The Director General admonished them to serve as good ambassadors of their families, institutions, and National Youth Service Corps. DG promises greater partnership with NSPM to drive local content initiative. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Major General Shuaibu Ibrahim, has promised to sustain the partnership of the scheme with the Nigeria Security, Printing and Minting, NSPMC, in the area of production of NYSC certificates in order to foster local content development. The Director General gave this assurance while playing host to the management of Nigeria Security, Printing and Minting Company, who paid him a courtesy visit at the National Directorate headquarters of the scheme in Abuja. General Ibrahim expressed profound gratitude to the management of NSPMC for being a leading employer of core services, thereby providing a platform for corps members to acquire skills for reliance. NYSC reviews MOU with INEC on corps members' safety during elections. The National Youth Service Corps has reviewed the Memorandum of Understanding with the Independent National Electoral Commission for a more robust welfare package and enhanced security for corps members and NYSC officials during elections. NYSC Director General Major General Shuaibu Ibrahim, during the signing of the reviewed MOU at the INEC headquarters in Abuja, said the involvement of corps members in the country's electoral process has brought more credibility to the electoral process. He promised that the scheme would continue to sustain the relationship with INEC, adding that corps members are always willing to contribute their quota to the overall development of the country, especially in the enthronement of credible elections. The INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, in his regard said Nigeria is fortunate to have a great scheme called NYSC, adding that the scheme's participation in previous elections in different states across the country was commendable. The INEC boss promised to make security and welfare of corps members on election duty top priority.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you have missed a full episode, but you could always catch us same time, same station next week. But before then, remember, you could always write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we will write back. Until I see you next time, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.
The Director General and Management of the National Youth Service Corps wish to remind the general public of the provisions of the NYSC Act, which states in Section 13, subsection 1, that any person who fails to report for service in the Service Corps in the manner directed by the Directorate or as the case may be, prescribed pursuant to the provisions of this Act, or who refuses to make himself available for service for a period specified in subsection 2 is guilty of an offense and liable on conviction to a fine or to imprisonment to a term of 12 months or both, fine and imprisonment. Subsection 2 states that any person who is not eligible to participate in the service year, so participates or attempts to participate, is guilty of an offense or having served in a service year and has been duly issued with a certificate of national service or certificate of exemption, as the case may be, is guilty of an offense and is liable upon conviction to a fine or imprisonment to a term of 2 years or both fine and imprisonment. All stakeholders, including corps producing institutions, prospective corps members and guardians, should be guided in their conduct and desist from criminal practices in relation to the scheme. Thank you.